All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's move over to Kennedale. So if we zoom in right here, we've got Kennedale off to the west of Arlington, and the main road going through Kennedale is the Business 287 right here. And that's really the main road going through. So here in Kennedale, it seems like people, they don't really sell much here in Kennedale. People really come here to settle down, and a lot of people just kind of stay here in Kennedale. A nice little quiet town, and there's still a lot to do here in Kennedale. You've got Sonora Park right here. Definitely a cool place to go hang out with the family. If you're into golfing, just below Kennedale, just to the south, you've got Tierra Verde Golf Club. You've got, if you're a nature person, you've got Sherry Capehart Nature Preserve here. So there's definitely a lot to do here in this small town. There's a Speedway Park, definitely a cool place to go to. Definitely a lot of fun there. So you have quite a bit to do in this small town. So if we jump over to the map over here and to look at affordability, I had to go back about 190 days just to get a little better spectrum of pricing, because as you can see at 180 days, at 90 days, there aren't a whole lot of homes that have sold. So going back 180 days, we've got, one for 430 up here, 368 here, 535 there. You could get something for 248,000. Let's check that one out. Definitely looks pretty nice from the outside. Looks like it had a fresh coat of paint. Looks like it was freshly remodeled. So definitely move-in ready. It's a little bit small. It's 1,100 square feet, but not too bad. A 3-bedroom, 1-bath for 1,100 square feet. Going back to the map, you got 510, 289, 272, 275, 260, 123. Let's see what that one is. This one looks like it was a foreclosure. Oh yeah, this one was this one would be a complete gut. So an investor possibly come in here, a little fix and flip idea for 123,000. You got 355, 305. Let's look at this 525. Got 2 floors, 525,000. Garages up front. You've got a wrought iron winding staircase going up. Little fireplace. This is definitely a nice house. Got an open kitchen area. And then there's your main bedroom downstairs. You got a shower, tub. Huge walk-in closet. Got your little office there. So yeah, definitely a wide range of homes, ranging from 123,000 for an investor to 525, 499. There's a wide price range still of properties here in Kennedale. And here's some stats and data on Kennedale, Texas. Kennedale has a population of 10,052 people. The commute time to Arlington, depending on traffic, is going to be 20 to 30 minutes. And then if you're going to be traveling a lot, the commute time to Dallas Fort Worth Airport is going to be about 35 to 40 minutes. The median home listing price was $439,000, and the median home sold price is also $439,000. The current months of inventory averaging about 9.5 months. And the school ratings for the Kennedale Independent School District is a B according to niche.com. And that independent school district was ranked number 73 out of 807 schools for best school districts for athletes in Texas. And it was ranked number 99 out of 896 schools for most diverse school district in Texas. And it was ranked number 491 out of 883 schools for best school districts in Texas. It has one high school, one middle school, and 2 elementary schools. And Kennedale High School has a B on niche.com, and it was ranked number 871 out of 1,876 schools, and it has 1,002 students. Okay, let's jump right into the next one on the map. We've got Pantego. So if you look at the outline right there, that is Pantego. It's really a small suburb within Arlington. So it's definitely a small area. You've got, if you're a golf enthusiast, there's still a lot to do in and around Pantego. You've got one highway that goes through, not really a highway, but a road that goes through Pantego. So you've got one road that kind of skirts the edge, the 303 that skirts the edge of Pantego. So you are going to have a little bit of noise from that road next to your home. So it kind of limits to the northeastern side of Pantego as far as real estate goes. But again, there's plenty to do around. There's, you know, a golf course, a country club right there, golf course right there. You're minutes from everything. You've got a high school, Arlington High School right here. You know, so there's quite a bit to do in and around Pantego. You've got a park literally right there in the center, Bicentennial Park. So yeah, there's a lot to do within Pantego. And let's jump right over to affordability and pricing. So not many people sell in Pantego. So I actually went back a year just to show you affordability. So we've got a 389 right here, 4 bedroom, 4 bath. Let's check that one out. So definitely nice. Got a little wet bar there for entertaining. Living room with a little fireplace there. Looks like a double-sided fireplace. Got a gated entry. So yeah, this is definitely pretty nice. Got stainless steel appliances. Very good lighting. Your little laundry room. The main bedroom. Huge closet. Yeah, you can get that for $389,000. And then we've got 300, 639, 615. Let's check out the 639. So this is what 639,000 will get you in Pantego. Definitely a lot more upgraded. You got wood flooring. Not really an open concept. It's still got the divided living room and then the kitchen. Looks like over there. A dining room. Yeah, I mean it is still pretty open. Yeah, it's got kind of an open concept there. Got the lighting under the counter to make it nice and bright in there. Got a huge main bedroom with kind of some vaulted ceilings there. So yeah, that's what $639,000 will get you in Pantego. And then let's check out what's actually currently on the market and coming soon. So we've got a $400,000 that's currently active, $589,000 that's currently active, $445,000, $425,000, $368,000. Let's check out that $368,000. So for $368,000, looks like some original hardwood flooring. You got a fireplace there with the exposed wooden beams. Still an open concept on this one. I mean, the kitchen's kind of closed off, but it's an open like living room, dining room area. Definitely looks like original hardwood flooring. You got some old countertops, definitely some old appliances in there. But I mean, it could use some sprucing up. But $368,000, not bad. And then we got $435,000, $450,000. Let's check out this $589,000. So for $589,000, got a fireplace, a little entryway, some nice hardwood floor, some tile, and of course the Texas star there as soon as you come in. Looks like a double-sided fireplace. Some old wood. Kitchen could definitely use some updating. It's got the vaulted ceilings, jet spa tub. Yeah, this is definitely pretty nice for $589,000. $450,000, $355,000, $615,000. Let's check out that $615,000. This one definitely looks nice. Got the twilight photos. Some aerial shots. Yeah, this one's definitely really nice. You got the fireplace. This person definitely looks like an avid fisher and hunter. Open kitchen area, stainless steel appliances. Yeah, this one's definitely a lot more updated and upgraded than the last one. Got your own little office there. Outdoor living area. Screened in porch. Privacy fence. And you're right by a little water feature. So yeah, that's what $615,000 will get you in Pantego. And here's some stats and data on Pantego, Texas. Pantego has a population of 2,481 people. The commute time, if you're going to be working in Arlington, is about 10 to 15 minutes. And then if you're going to be traveling a lot, the commute time to the Dallas Fort Worth Airport is about 20 to 30 minutes depending on traffic. And the median home price in Pantego is $395,500. And the current months of inventory is averaging about 4.5 homes. And the school ratings for Pantego, your children would actually go to the Arlington Independent School District, or ISD, and they have a B+ rating from niche.com. And that ISD, that independent school district, is ranked number 54 out of 807 schools for best school districts for athletes in Texas. And it was ranked number 17 out of 896 schools for most diverse school districts in Texas. It has 11 high schools, 10 middle schools, and 52 elementary schools. And Arlington Collegiate High School has an A on niche.com, and it was ranked number 185 out of 1,876 schools. and it has 403 students. And Arlington High School has a B+ on niche.com, and it was ranked number 703 out of 1,876 schools, and it has 2,538 students. All right, so last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and jump into Dalworthington Gardens. So if you look right here, Dalworthington Gardens is right there. And we're gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit. And you'll see that it's bordered by the 303 and Interstate 20. Not really technically bordered by the 20 there. You've got a little bit of space there before the actual real estate starts. But up here on the north, there may be some, a few residential properties within here that may, their values may be a little bit affected by the 303, but not typically too much. And then if we zoom in here, you've got quite a bit to do here within Dalworthington Gardens. You've got Veterans Park up here. Me being a prior service member, I've actually been there. It's definitely a cool place to go to. You've got a Veterans Park disc golf course. That's definitely a cool place to go to. For the outdoor enthusiasts, you've got Gardens Park here, Pappy Elkins Park, and quite a bit to do within Dalworthington Gardens. So let's go ahead and jump over to the map, and we'll go through affordability and pricing of homes. So again, another area where not many people move. So I adjusted it to 180 days just to show you affordability. So you've got the homes in Dalworthington Gardens are going to be a little bit more pricey, but you are still going to be able to afford, some homes within here. If, you're on a budget here, you've got 427 here, 375. Let's look at one of those. We'll do the 427 one. Definitely a different architecture style. This looks like one of those, older, kind of almost like a bunker style house. But yeah, this is definitely a nice house. You got the double-sided kind of corner fireplace there. 2 floors. You got a fireplace up on the 2nd floor, it looks like. Or no, that's on the 1st floor. You can see the yard out there. Nice tub. Looks a little bit outdated. Could use some upgrades. This definitely is a unique architecture, but nonetheless, definitely a cool house. And for the affordability of $449, not too bad. Let's check out the map to see what else we got. We got 675 down here. Let's check that one out. So for 675, this is what it'll get you. Definitely a upgraded home. Got some high ceilings, fireplace. Looks like it's a little bit tight right here. Kitchen could be a little bit wider. Got some old cabinets in there. Some decent appliances. Quite a big sized main bedroom. You got a good sized recliner there. That looks like maybe a queen size bed. And you still got quite a bit of room there in between. So yeah, that's what that'll get you for $675 in Dalworthington Gardens. Let's check out the map. We got 780, 430, 940 down here. Let's check this one out. Oh yeah, this is definitely upgraded. 2 levels, Fireplace definitely looks nice. It's got a pool. You got your little outdoor oasis here. You got a gated yard or gated driveway. Yeah, this is definitely got the stainless steel upgraded appliances. So that's what $989 will get you in Dalworthington Gardens. And then we got 1.2. This is probably right on the water. Yeah, so you got a lakefront property here and a pool. Definitely upgraded, wide open property. Definitely an open concept on this one. Huge main, look at that. There's like two rain shower heads in there. Got your own little sauna. And you can make some breakfast while you look out at the lake. That's definitely pretty cool. So yeah, that's what, the price range is there in the Dalworthington Gardens. So let's jump and check to see what is active currently on the market. So currently there are 3 properties on the market. One for $729,000, $590,000, and $1 million. Let's see what $1 million will get you. Got some rustic looking cabinets as an entertainment center. Open concept, kitchen, living room area. Yeah, they just went with like the rustic look on all the cabinets here. That's pretty cool. Built-in office, a little wet bar there. Got your own little theater. So yeah, the current market on Dalworthington Gardens, you could get, there's 3 properties, $590,000, $999, so between $500,000 to $1 million in Dalworthington Gardens. And here's some stats and data on Dalworthington Gardens. Dalworthington Gardens has a population of 2,437, and the commute time, if you're going to be driving and working over in Arlington, is about 10 to 15 minutes depending on traffic. And the commute time, if you're going to be flying a lot and traveling a lot to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, is going to be about 20 to 30 minutes depending on traffic. The median home price sold in Dalworthington Gardens is about $655,000. And then the current months of inventory is averaging about 4.5 for all of Arlington. And the school ratings, if you're living in the Dalworthington Gardens, your children would go to the Arlington Independent School District, or ISD, and it has a B+ according to niche.com. And it was ranked number 54 out of 807 schools for best school districts for athletes in Texas. Kind of a common trend. Schools are good for athletes here. And ranked number 17 out of 896 schools for most diverse school districts in Texas. It has 11 high schools, 10 middle schools, and 52 elementary schools. And Arlington Collegiate High School has an A on niche.com and was ranked number 185 out of 1,876 schools and has 403 students. And Arlington High School has a B+ on niche.com and was ranked number 703 out of 1,876 schools and has 2,538 students.